Generic greetings and welcome to Construction plus Prison-Arcitect plus Low Risk episode 4. So in the last episode we made this, the cell block. Actually no, that's not strictly true. Well, it is true that we made this, but it's not true that this is just a cell block. It's much more than that. Because on the left and right, and on the bottom here, we've got the cells. These are actually the cells. So that instead of being 2x3, they're actually 4x3. Is that right? Yeah. So the one wider and longer than the other ones, like in Mordor 2 Mordors, are these standard prison cells. They're a little bit bigger because we're going to put TVs and other things in them, and we'll be doing that this episode. But we made all them, but also in here we've got the shower block, which is here. We've got a common room, which is here, which I took suggestions and asked you what you want to do with it, and actually a lot of people said, why don't you fence it off? But unfortunately, fences are outdoor only, so I couldn't fence it off, even though I would like to, so we've had to use walls. Another suggestion, which is a really good one actually, is why don't we put in a sort of security office? And I was going to put it down here, and I thought security office, and you know, their rationale was to have it a security office, even though it's low risk, you still want a security office because it's such a large area, which I agree with, and it sort of works out as a theme, so that's what I'm going to do, or that's what I have done. And that's what this is here. But it's also going to double up with something else. I'll be able to have one CCTV monitor there, which would be good, and that should be able to, you know, have at least, I'll be able to have like 2 cameras here and 1 in here. So we'll be able to monitor the whole thing with just that one guy in there. And also, he's right next to this door, because I also asked, what are we going to do for the door? Because we need to put a door somewhere, either at the sides or here. And the suggestions, or pretty much what people said, was put the door there, and put some security metal detectors even there, either side. So that's what we're going to do. I've already put the doors in, as you can plainly tell, because there's 2 large jail doors there. There's actually 3. 1 there. I want to block this guy off just in case it does kick off. The very unlikely event that it kicks off, I've got doors here. Right, so we need to pave it all and fill it with stuff. So we're going to do that now. But before we do that, actually, I'm going to hire an accountant and put it there, because we just finished off that grand. Lovely. Right, so we need to build everything in here. So how are we going to tile it? Well, on the outside, if I can find the materials, when I say the outside, in this area here, I'm going to tile it with concrete tiles. Just because, well, I want to, I guess. Concrete tiles just to go all the way around here. But in the cell blocks, I'm going to go with something different. Haven't decided what yet, but it's going to be something different. Maybe wood? I'm not too sure. What do I go with in the common room? I think the common room we can go with concrete tiles as well, actually. We'll go with concrete tiles for the common room. And we could probably do concrete tiles. No, we won't do concrete tiles in there. This is the security office, and we're not going to use concrete tiles in there. We'll use something different. I'll also have to put the concrete tiles on these bits here. These are like where the doors are going to lead into the cells, which again, I need to put them doors on. I don't know how many we're going to get in here. It's fairly big. I mean, I'm going to be able to fit a couple of these in. 1 there, 1 there, and then 1 there, at least. And then we could build slightly different ones up here. Then we'll have the yard in the centre and whatnot. Like I say, this series isn't about making a prison that's going to hold the most. It's just, I don't know. The reason I've done a high risk and a low risk is you get different themes on it. So you know the prison for the most part is going to be totally different. And you know, if you've been following both series, you can already tell that it's completely different. Both you know, this prison is completely different to the other one. The other one is slightly more aggressive in its defensive stance, whereas this one is a little bit more open. Look, we've even got grass around and stuff like that. In bureaucracy, I've started researching legal. I've finished legal because I accidentally clicked on it, I'll be honest. And I've also done maintenance, and I've also started research, or started unlocking clone and deployment. But I need security and maintenance staff to do that, so I might as well hire them now. So we'll go to chief, and we'll get a security chief, which will go there probably. Nope, he wants to go there, that's fine. And the foreman, we shall go down there. Perfect. Good. So what do we need now? I mean, how many officers have we got left? We've got 3 officers and that one there, I guess. So that would be... how many would that be? In fact, I don't know how many... do we even need that many? I don't think we do, because we need a psychologist, and that's pretty much it. So what I might do is hire a psychologist and then just fill the rest with accountants. Not that that gives me any bonus, I don't think, but hey ho. Why have you not finished that? I mean, it's almost certainly because I haven't told you to do it, but you know, get move on. We'll also put some white tiles in here because, well, you know, you just need to. It's shower block, innit? Of course, you need white tiles in a shower block. Like that. I'm hoping that doesn't delete the walls. And like that. And oh, I've missed loads. I've missed loads out here. I've missed loads out, haven't I? Oh, look at that. That's just terrible. And that's also trapped in the wall, that light. So I'm going to demolish them walls, and then we'll get the light, and then we'll move it out. Bit of an inefficient method, I know, but hey ho. Right, what should we have in the security office? I think we'll have wood. I might even have wood in the cell blocks. What else could we have? We could have ceramic floor. No. Mosaic. That's a bit too posh. Metal. Oh, metal. Actually, no. What's metal look like? Metal in the security office. That might look good. I just want to, you know, get a bit more texture to the game. So let's try different things out. We'll try. I don't think we'll try metal floor in the cells. Let's try wood. See what wood looks like. Because marble's a bit too expensive. Well, marble and fancy tiles, they're definitely too fancy. Fancy tiles have got fancy in the name. That's how fancy they are, and they're far too fancy for these prisoners. Marble tile, again, it hasn't got fancy in the name, but that is definitely too fancy for these things. Unless we get loads of fancy prisoners, if they come with loads of different hairstyles and stuff, then maybe we'll do that. But for now, I don't think we'll bother. Let's see what this looks like for a start off. This metal floor for the security office. Well, that looks good. That looks different, doesn't it? Well, why don't they finish it off? Why would they just do that? Fatheads. Does that look alright? I think that looks alright, that. Yeah, we're going to go with that. Oh, I don't know, actually. Let's try wood. Try wood. See what that looks like. Oh, that's the wood for the cell block. And that looks quite nice. I like that. I'm going to stick with the wood. What's wood look like in here? Come on. Build it. Yeah, come on, lads. Yeah, use them bricks and turn them into wood. Don't know how you managed to do that. And you're using a screwdriver to turn it into wood. Don't worry about it. I think that looks better, doesn't it? I could be wrong, but I think that looks better. Let's just fill all that with wood. Like so. And like so. All the way up to the whole lot. And like that. And please don't demolish the walls. Speaking of walls, let's put them walls back in. That was just, I got rid of the walls just to get rid of that light because it was stuck in the wall. I can't decide whether to have metal or... I don't know whether to have metal in there or not. Hey ho, let's just forget about it for now. I'll speed the game up slightly. And let's start putting in the shower heads. So, we'll put them all the way along this wall here. Actually, how many prisoners... We should really count. I probably have counted in the last episode how many I could have, but I totally forgot. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 28, 29, 30. 31 prisoners we can have in this. So how many showers have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 20 showers in there. That's more than enough since I'm going to have a... like with more 2 more doors, I'm going to have a more open... No! Damn it! I knew there would be a mistake. This bit here. Oh, well, I'll redo that. Don't worry about it. We'll just burn the money. Burn the money. Yeah, as with more 2 more doors, I'm going to have a more open... well, a very open sort of regime because... Well, it just seems to work. I'm assuming that's going to change at some point. Because, you know, it's easier just to leave it as an open regime than anything else, so... right, anyway, what am I going to do? I need to run this cable down, but I want to do something... I want to do... which way was I going to do it? I was going to do that. Yeah, that. And run it down like so. To about here. And then what I was also going to do is redirect these like so. And delete that one there. Like that. And there's a reason for that. Because what it means is I can put a pump there. And I can put a power switch there. And that means I can actually turn off all of the prison from this security room. Yes, I should really put it there because it'll look better, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's do that. Pause the game. Quickly. Stop. Right. Don't put the wheel there. Put it there. Put the power switch there. So we can see it now. So it looks better. That's the only reason I've moved that, by the way. Only reason. And then we will demolish them bits there. Lovely. I mean, these bits here will still be on. these ones here will still be on, you understand, because obviously the power comes in that way. But you know, that's fine. We don't need to worry about that. As long as I can turn off the most of this. No, it's all dark. The workmen are working. Look at that. That guy was even bumping his face into the wall because he couldn't see because it was too dark. Sorry, Phil. Right. What have we got to do? Basic Detention Centre. This is our first contract, which I still haven't fulfilled. I need a yard. Shower I'm working on. Holding cell, I'll get to at some point. I'm not even really going to have one, to be honest with you. I'll build it and then just delete it just so I can do that. Hire at least 2 guards and 2 chefs. Well, I don't need to do that at the moment. So we're getting there. Right, pipes, that's simple enough. It's that, and that. Job done. And, oh yeah, I like the way I've run the power cable underneath the shower block. Hope health and safety doesn't notice that. Right, so we can designate that as shower now, I believe. I believe that can be done as shower. So, all that. Shower. Yeah, they're happy with that. I'm really hoping it doesn't leak. Oh, incidentally, there was one comment that... in the last episode, there was, why don't we try put in a shower in each of the cells? And I thought about that long and hard. It was really something I was thinking, oh, is that a good idea? And I did try it. I tried to make it, see if it did work, and it did work. I could fit it in. I've actually built a wall up like that, no, down like that, and I was up there. Yeah, it was up like that. So we had a door here, and then a toilet there, and then a drain, and then a shower. And then we could have the bed here, and then a TV there. So it did fit in. And it looked alright. It wasn't great, I'll be honest, but it did look okay. And then I was like, yeah, we might do this. And then I totally changed my mind. The reason for it, and I don't know whether you agree with this reason or not, is that this isn't a hotel. Now, I know we're building it a little bit nicer than the other things. Speaking of building, I should really start putting some stuff in. No point in me just talking and not building. I thought, this isn't a hotel. Even though this is much better like than Mordor 2 More Doors, and certainly better than the than the other prison, which is what was it? I can't even remember the name now. It was so long. I've named the other prison, and I keep forgetting the name because it's so long. Anyway, it's much better than the other one. Sort of, in its sort of theme and the way it looks and such, but it still is a prison. We have to remember this. It still is a prison. It's hard to I keep having to bring myself back and go, no, it isn't a hotel. We're not playing Hotel Architect. It is a prison. So, we shouldn't, prisoners don't really have showers in each of their rooms and stuff. I mean, there's nothing against it. You could do, and I reckon at some point I will try it, and, have basically, I guess you could have an almost self-contained room with showers and toilets and beds and stuff in there, and even a little bit that's like a phone, like one little corner that's just designated as I forgot the name of it now, common room. In fact, what is the minimum size for the common room? There isn't, so I could just do that. Look, I could just have a little common room there and put a phone there. I could do that if I wanted to, but no, I thought it's not a great idea. It's not what this thing's about. This is for prisoners, but it's slightly better, understatement of the century, than the other prison we're building. Anyway, let's start putting some stuff in these inside these rooms, because they're a bit empty. Cells, bosh, let's do the lot. All of these are cells. Yep, there we go. Up and down. All of these. There we go. A lot of cells now. Now we need to work this out. We'll also designate that as security. Minimum size 4x4. Yeah, done. We need an office chair, a desk, and a filing cabinet. So it looks like I'm not going to have a security station in there because there's no room for it with these pipes in. That's okay. I can deal with that. Right, let's do this one first. So we need an office desk, which we'll put. Where do we put it? We'll put it that way, and we'll put a filing cabinet in just in that corner there. No, the whole thing's just too small. I should have made it a little bit bigger. There, and then we'll put the desk wherever. Doesn't matter where I'm going to put the desk. It's going to be a pain, isn't it? With these, I don't know if the guards can walk through that thing. I'm not sure they can walk through that thing. I just don't know. I just do not know. So I'll put it. Then we're getting rid. I'm coming back to that because that's just a pain. I've built myself into a corner with that one. Right, cells. What do we need? Bed and a toilet. Well, that's simple. So Toilet's gonna go on this wall here. Again, we're not gonna, you know, we're not gonna fence it off. We're not gonna block it off or anything like with a wall. So, or I could put a wall in there. Nah, we'll leave it. We'll not bother. Ooh, I don't know what I'm gonna do there. I'll come back to that. Now all the way up here. I bet there's one I've missed out, but you know, I can change that at some point. And there we go, all the cells done. And now I need to plumb it in, which is going to be fun. Beds. Where are we going to put the beds? So we can have them like that, and then the TV in there. I think that's going to be best. Yeah, put them like that. I'm also going to put some windows in as well. I know that a lot of people were saying, oh no, well, I think a couple of people were saying, oh, why are we going to put some windows in? I will. I'm going to put some in just a moment. Even though they don't lead onto anything really. They just sort of, oh, hang on, which way are these going to go? There. Even though they don't really lead onto anywhere. Have I just got my money? Yeah, 12 o'clock. How much have I got from workshops? 22,000. Ooh, 22,244. Not a bad bit of money. Not a bad bit of money at all. Right. There's all them put in. So they're actually legal cells now, aren't they? We could pretty much start getting prisoners now, I think. What have we missed out? A yard? I could finish that in a second. A couple of guards. Ooh, that's a thing. Should we start getting prisoners? Ooh. Ooh, it's risky. It's risky. It's risky. I think I'll do it, you know. I think I'll do it. Let's finish these cells off here first. So where am I going to put the bed? This is going to be slightly different. I'll put the beds like that. Like that. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. And we'll put the toilets there. Yeah, we'll put them there, like that. Like so. I think that'll do me nicely. Right, and now, oh, this thing. Which is the best way of doing it? Do I run a big cable down? Do I run the... I don't know. I can't... It's building across with all of the large water pipes. It's going to be a big pain, isn't it? Or I could run a large water pipe all the way down. In fact, I could probably do it like this. Off there. Hang on. I think these go about 30, don't they? So we'll build it off there. And then up to that one. Hopefully that'll fit. Let's just try that. Let's just try these two bits first. The reason I've got it on this side of the valve, obviously, so when I turn it off, it'll turn all these off as well. If I did it like along there like that and then down, then it wouldn't work, would it? It would just break. I think these go 30, these small pipes. I could be wrong. I've been wrong once before. It could be less as well. No, I think they're plumbed in. They're good. And then we'll bring these down to there. Like that. I think that's right. Yeah, that'll be alright. And then what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to demolish these bits here. Demolish them. And then I'll actually extend the large pipe down to the bottom. Should have thought about that, really, beforehand. But it's alright. We're good. We're good. We're good. Come on, demolish it, demolish it, demolish it. And then build all this to about there, I think. Yeah, build a large pipe, and then we, you know, it's just a matter of plumbing these in like so. How do I get the end ones? I'll get the end ones off like that. Like that, across, and up to that one. I think that should do us nicely. That should be everything plumbed in, or one would hope. Like that. We'll see in a moment. Plumb them ones in, and them ones in there straight across. They're easy. That's a good set of plumbing, that. I mean, look at that. That's really good. Yeah. Oh, and I can't get them ones there because it's... Ah, that's a pain. I can't get to them ones because it's in the center of the... Okay, I'll just go around. Don't worry about that. That's fine. Bit of a detour there. That's the weak point there, right? That is the weak point. That's where the prisoners can... He can walk through the wall. Why can't you build a pipe there, you bunch of fat heads? Anyway... yeah, that's the weak point. That's where you can tunnel in and get out. I mean, you're only going to get out to other people's toilets, but, you know, hey-ho. Why haven't you built that one yet? What do you mean failed 1 times? Get it done? There he goes. Come on, Derek. There you go. Yep. Whistle while you work. Be happy in working. Plumbed in. Everything plumbed in? Everything plumbed in. Right. You know what? I'm going to get some prisoners. Regime. No, prisoners. Low risk. Open. We're going to get 16 prisoners in 2 hours. 2 hours. Only 2 hours to wait. Not for me, it's going to be instantaneous. For you, it's going to be the next episode. Ah, dick move. Sorry about that. Right, thank you very much for watching. Take care. Prisoners next episode, and generic partings.